Netflix's gamble on Meghan Markle was once viewed as a streaming masterstroke, a $100 million celebrity partnership that could deliver the platform a royal flush of global buzz, new subscribers, and a chic brand edge. Instead, 2 seasons in, the deal has become the stuff of viral legend, serving up exactly the kind of viral humiliation that can change a company's reputation overnight. As With Love, Meghan, Season 2 hits the platform, the feedback isn't just negative. It's ruthless, unrelenting, and irresistible meme fuel for everyone from media watchdogs to late-night comedians. This cultural spectacle didn't happen in a vacuum. Season 1 already landed with a thud. Reviewers called it out of touch, unrelatable, and the kind of show that makes you want to fry your eyeballs rather than endure another minute. Audiences on Rotten Tomatoes rated it a dismal 20%. On social media, the reaction oscillated, cringing at Meghan's airbrushed, authentic homemaking and turning her flower arrangement tutorials to TikTok parody gold. What was supposed to be aspirational lifestyle TV instead became a cautionary celebrity disconnect, with Markle's attempt at relatability undermined by costly kitchenware, a rented set, masquerading. Rather than course-correct, Netflix doubled, greenlighting a second for a much leaner, lower-budgeted production, after public and investor backlash forced the streamer to revise its new trailer, dropping in 2005. Tigan, Jay Shetty, chef, had a fresh at warmth that wasn't having it. Critics' events exploded spectacular. At a private Q&A, sources confirm Meghan snapped at spirited question, lashed out with a "shame on you," stormed off the stage, leaving Netflix execs already jittery after the Season 1 fumble, scrambling more bad press. No one captured the fiasco quite like Ricky Gervais, whose legendary record of roasting entitled Hollywood at the Golden Globes made him the perfect cultural lightning rod for this moment. His savage analysis cut through all the PR. Meghan Markle is the dictionary definition of someone desperate to be Hollywood royalty, without the talent, without the charisma, without the audience joking about her rented Montecito kitchen and lifeless cooking segment. He mused, "If I wanted to watch someone boil pasta in a rental, I'd just film myself, and it'd be more authentic." The clip went instantly viral, echoing a fresh wave of online hate and inviting millions of views to promise that Markle is officially for all the wrong. Inside Netflix, panic is no longer private. As transcript excerpts reveal, board members are rattled, with even Ted Sarandos and Greg Peters reportedly forced to confront just how toxic Markle's association has become. Subscriptions tied to her content continue to stagnate or fall. Secret ratings data leaked from test screenings show, With Love, Meghan Season 2 earned an abysmal 2.5 out of 10 from internal audiences, well below the public 3.6, while Twitter and Reddit threads endlessly lampooned the holiday fluff piece set to release this winter. Rather than revive Meghan's brand, the show has made Netflix itself look inept and arrogant. Investing millions in a star, most viewers associate not with gravitas, but with relentless drama and inability to take criticism. The root problem, identified by Gervais, media analysts, and even pop culture psychologists, is that Markle's brand is now defined by 2 qualities: defensiveness and detachment. She is quick to take offense at even the mildest pushback, quick to exit when challenged, and quick to accuse any critic of destroying her reputation. Every interview, every press event, every social moment becomes a minefield, not for any standout creative risk, but for the sheer volume of awkward, defensive spectacle. Her attempt to control the narrative with positive messaging about authenticity and moments of discovery only underlines the disconnect. Audiences are not just unconvinced, they feel insulted by the phoniness. Netflix, in turn, has become the emblem for a wounded industry, obsessed with fame, listless about quality, and cynical about audience intelligence. Sarandos's refusal to cut losses, contrasted to Warner Bros. Shelving an entire Batgirl film, signals an almost perverse commitment to celebrity over substance. Every Meghan meltdown, every round of negative PR, every embarrassing Q&A flop becomes less a bump in the road and more a defining feature of Netflix's new identity. At an executive level, the concern is no longer if, but when the Markle partnership will be quietly written off, her contract allowed to lapse, or be phased out in a boardroom reset. Mark your calendar for September. That's the reported ticking clock for the Sussex Netflix deal to finally expire. Ricky Gervais' roasting wasn't just personal sarcasm, it tapped into the viral mood. Meghan Markle isn't a star. She just wants to play one on Netflix. That wannabe status has become cultural shorthand for everything that's gone wrong with streaming and pop culture influence. Netflix poured resources into a global phenomenon, only to discover what happens when an audience actively votes no with their remotes and social shares. Disastrous ratings, wave after wave of embarrassing headlines, and the slow but relentless march of subscribers to competitors like Disney Plus and Prime have proven, beyond a doubt, that a viral name means nothing if it's synced to viral disgust. And the dominoes are falling faster now. In the wake of the backlash, Netflix has quietly axed other Markle-branded content, a fashion show and travel miniseries, both part of the original contract, now unceremoniously killed before filming, as confirmed by both inside sources and YouTube scoopers. The rationale is as brutal as it is obvious. No brand, no audience, no point. Every proposed extension of Meghan's vision becomes another line item for public mockery and executive regret. It's widely rumored that the only reason With Love Meghan Season 2 survived was because it was already in production, and ending it mid-shoot would have caused even more contract drama. Still, Meghan's audacity remains unmatched. Interviews following the backlash show her oscillating between insisting that "my life hasn't always been like this," blaming public misperceptions, and outright denying that her show isn't authentic. But audiences don't buy it. Authenticity can't be faked, not even with perfectly plated roasted carrots and a voiceover about love and discovery. When your entire reality show is shot in a modestly staged Montecito rental while avoiding the real home's controversy, the creative math is simple. Viewers see performance, not personality. So what's the fallout? It's bigger than one failed docuseries or even one failed star. The Markle debacle has sparked a streaming-wide reckoning. Viewers are done tolerating products that prioritize celebrity ego over value, authenticity, or genuine entertainment. Investors and advertisers are now watching subscriber metrics and social sentiment more than award season buzz. For them, nothing is more damaging than seeing late-night monologues and viral critique videos lead with Netflix's name attached to disaster headlines. The industry lesson here is stark. Netflix has just taught the entire globe that vanity content, even with royal cachet, won't save you from a poorly conceived, tone-deaf project. In fact, it might just be the anchor that drags your reputation into meme oblivion. Ricky Gervais' takedown was more than a comedian's riff. It was a cultural exorcism, capturing in a few withering lines the frustration, fatigue, and, dare I say, disgust that viewers around the world feel every time Meghan Markle tries to rebrand herself as America's new queen of content. The roar of audience laughter at Gervais' jokes was really a roar of relief. A thank you, at last, from the public, for saying what they know is true. The Markle Netflix saga won't disappear in a puff of royal PR. Netflix's brand has been reshaped, with or without their admission, by 2 years of squandered clout, and every exec on the lot now knows that fame without public trust is less than worthless. As the meme train rolls on and viewers look for the next big binge elsewhere, the lesson is clear. Substance matters, authenticity matters, and, sometimes, the harshest critics are exactly the ones studios should be listening to all along. So, as Season 2 of With Love Meghan inevitably meets its viral fate, the only real question is, how fast will Netflix finally read the room? Because what the world wants isn't another cringy celebrity showcase filmed in a rental. They want entertainment, not ego. A lesson Meghan Markle and her streaming benefactors have now learned the hardest way possible.